Hey there, Raider Nation. This is First Sergeant Sutherland with Charlie Company, 4th BSB, your Charlie Med First Sergeant. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the COVID 19 or the coronavirus. First, this highly contagious form of the flu has been spreading throughout our world and has taken a few lives. For most of us, we may find it mild in symptoms if we do get it, but for those with heart, lung disease, diabetes, autoimmune deficiencies, this can be deadly. So, hence all the restrictions and protocols that you've been seeing coming down from Fort Carson and through the state. So, having said that, let me talk to you a little bit about quarantine versus isolation. Quarantine just simply means somebody's being restricted from going into groups with others because they have been suspected of being in an area or exposed to the virus. However, isolation will be with people who present symptoms who are now suspected of having COVID 19, hence their restriction from others. Both go about 14 days or what is directed by the providers. So we are at Health Protection HPCon Charlie, which is a critical readiness status. What that means is right now your leadership tends to have certain people work and they'll do it at no more than 4 hours a day. We do tell you that if you do get told and you have to go to work, that we still want you to practice social distancing. So what exactly is that? That means you stay about 6 feet away from people, including standing in lines at the SSA, or if you're not even at the SSA and you're off work, if you have to run to the store or anything, keep 6 feet away from others. On top of all that, you need to wash your hands, avoid hugging and touching your face. Wash your hands often. I say carry a small hand sanitizer with you at all times. Now, another thing that's going to be happening is you can do PT. Although PT is restricted to people, buddy teams of 3 or less, we do want you to do PT. Maintaining your health at this time is absolutely important. Other things you may notice during this health protection condition, Charlie, is limited services. So please check the websites of the PX, the commissaries, AFEs, so on, to see what their current hours are because they do change daily based upon this outbreak. Other things I want you to keep in mind is Evans Hospital is reducing appointments for elective surgeries and routine appointments. However, if you have a medical emergency, the ER is open. You can get dental emergencies and still go to the Smith Dental Clinic, which is the dental clinic identified for all dental emergencies. Routine checkups and stuff at this time are postponed. You can go to TRICARE online. You can also secure message your providers if you have any more questions regarding this. Now, what happens if you think you have coronavirus or flu-like symptoms? First, if you're active duty, you can go to sick call, the regular sick call hours that are put out by your battalion. And if you're a dependent, retiree, other family members, and are a beneficiary, go to the TRICARE online website or contact Evans Community Hospital at their website. This is to help prevent people overwhelming the hospital system. So if you suspect you have the symptoms, do not go to the hospital right away. First, contact your provider because not everyone needs the COVID-19 test. So having said that, understand the test results, if you do get tested and isolated, it takes 3 to 5 days, but maybe longer. At this time, I'm so happy that all of us are taking the precautionary measures to be safe and be safe. Raider Nation out. First to fight.